for another session, a 12 midday session. Now that daylight savings is finished in New South Wales, it makes it easier for everybody. 12 midday in the mums and dads, renovators and decorators group, and I'll just make sure that I'm live in the right Facebook group. I've had a very big week. Here we go, there I am in the right screen. All right, so today we were going to talk about, or I was going to talk about style mistakes that people make when they're styling a property for sale. The entire purpose of styling a property for sale is to present that property looking its best, but to present that property looking its best so that people can really form a heartfelt connection with your property. And when people really form that emotional connection and picture themselves and their family living in that space, that's when properties sell for more. That's when people start to bid emotionally at an auction or start to really want to win that property no matter what. It's when people's partners feel the pressure because people will keep on offering more and more money for that property. It's a winner for us as renovators, guys. So my top three. Number one is understyling. Understyling or lackluster, boring styling or having not enough stuff around is actually a mistake. I once took advice from a real estate agent who said, clear out everything, strip out everything. I want nothing on your benches. And I thought, that's crazy because I know that people connect with stuff. And I also know that stuff, good stuff and well-positioned stuff, can add a wow factor and take someone's eye off something that's not so perfect. So understyling is a big mistake. On every single bench, on every single buffet, you should have a vignette. A vignette. Without a vignette of some description, which is a creative cluster, usually in 3s, 5s, 7s or 9s, of beautiful things of pieces that go together to style that space. If you don't have that on the space, then your place is going to start to feel empty and bare, and people can't connect to a bare space. They can't picture themselves living in it. It doesn't take their eye, and they'll just walk in and they'll glance around the room and they'll walk out. You need stuff to attract people's attention. So number one is understyling. Number two is the wrong sized furniture for the space. You want people to flow from one room to the next, to be really drawn through your house, to be talking to each other about how beautiful it is. You want people to say, oh, you want them to be vocal while they're looking at your property. And so if you've got the wrong size furniture, people bump into each other. It feels crowded in rooms during an open for inspection, and it's just very, very unpleasant. And it makes spaces feel small, and you want spaces to feel large and light and happy and fresh. So the wrong size furniture for the space is a big mistake. When you're thinking about the ease of movement through a property, the golden rule of thumb is to allow 1 meter. If you're designing a property and you don't know what you're doing, then at the very least have that number in your head, 1 meter, for widths of hallways, for widths of stairs, for movement between pieces of furniture, for a rite of passage should be at least 1 meter, for kitchen cupboards close to each other, for showers 1 meter by 1 meter. If you really don't know what you're doing, then at the very least, just remember that dimension, 1 meter. That's the golden rule. Obviously, there's variations to this when you really know what you're doing, but it's a good place to start. If you're going to oversize anything, let it be your artwork. If you've got beautiful big lounges, they feel so luxe, but only put them in the right space. If you've got a tiny space and you just don't want oversized furniture, if you're going to oversize anything, let it be the art. Number three, ignoring clutter, ignoring it. Your treasures might be another person's trash and your trash might not be another person's treasure. So filling up a place with your own stuff and having way too much of it is also a mistake. The easiest way to get rid of clutter and to make sure that your place is presented beautifully for sale is to strip every room bare and stand back and have a look, clean, it gives you a really good chance to clean everything, then clean every item and only place back items that really go, that really look very here and now, in the present. If you don't feel like you're very, very clever, one of the hardest things to do, it's beautifully done when it's done beautifully, is to mix and match old and new, eclectic. To get that eclectic blend looking beautiful is really, really tricky. So if you're not good at all of that kind of stuff, then you are so much better off hiring a stylist. For between, say, $5,000 and $15,000, you will get that money back at the point of sale. I guarantee you will get that money back at the point of sale. It's been proven over and over again that highly styled properties can sell for more money because stylists are in the profession of attracting buyers. So go for it yourself if you're clever enough, and it's very teachable and learnable. I've always done it myself and done particularly well with styling my own properties. If you love it, go for it yourself. But if you don't, then definitely hire a stylist. They are worth every cent. Bye, guys. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a few of you on. Are there any comments? Check the comments before I go. Lots of new people in the group this week, so welcome to all the newbies. Every week on a Tuesday at 12 o'clock, I go live in this group, and I'll catch you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.